Good evening, viewers and listeners, and welcome to this another edition of the program Serving the People, brought to you courtesy the Democratic Republican Party, the DRP. I'm your host, Mrs. Anesia Baptiste, and please let us start with a word of prayer. Loving Father in heaven, do bless me as I speak the truth to the people and as I share with them the work that this party is doing in service of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. May their hearts be inspired and motivated to do the right things. In Jesus' name, amen. And now, my dear viewers and listeners, let me remind you that if you wish to contact me at this program, you may call telephone number 528-1015. That's 528-1015. And as promised in our last program, I have some more information for you about how you may contact and support the Democratic Republican Party. First of all, I have the pleasure of announcing that we are currently in the process of building our website, and the address is on the internet. It's www.democraticrepublicanpartysvg.com. The information is on your screen. That's www.democraticrepublicanpartysvg.com. The site is under construction, so you would notice we're still fixing it a bit, but it's there. And when you go to that page on the internet, www.democraticrepublicanpartysvg.com, you will see there's a tab at the top, and there are different options. If you click on Join the DRP, you will find our membership form there. You can fill it out if you're interested in joining us, and the information would come into us, and we would register you and provide you with a membership card. It's $2 to join the party, and the monthly subscription is also $2. If you want to pay for half of the year, that would be $12, and if you wanted to pay for the entire year, $24. So just click on Join the DRP on that page, www.democraticrepublicanpartysvg.com, and you'd be able to register with the party. Also, we have a Facebook page. If you have a Facebook account, you're on Facebook, and you want to search for us, just type in Democratic Republican Party SVG, and you would see the logo comes up with the heart and the blue fist and the white banner. That's the Democratic Republican Party SVG. So you would find us there. We just launched that page about 3-4 days ago, thanks to the persons who've clicked like on it already. We have about 72 likes last time I checked, and I would encourage you to like our Facebook page, click like, and there you would also find detailed information as to how you may contribute to the DRP financially. We have posted detailed instructions about how you may wire transfer monies to our account here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'll tell you the account number shortly, but all the details are there for if you're sending monies from the UK in pounds, from Canada, Canadian dollars, from the USA, US dollars, or wherever you are, the different currencies, from Europe, euros. There's details as to how you may send monies to us, and you will be sending money to our local account here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with the Bank of Nova Scotia, or Scotiabank as we know it, and the account number is 5069912. It's on your screen. That's Bank of Nova Scotia, 5069912. That's our account number at Scotiabank, 5069912. For those of you who may wish to support us discreetly or anonymously, you may simply call me at 528-1015. That's 528-1015, and we can arrange accordingly for you to make your contribution. I'll repeat this information at the end of the program for your assistance. So for now, you know that we're on the internet, www.democraticrepublicanpartysvg.com, and we're on Facebook. Just search for Democratic Republican Party SVG, and we also have a way in which you can contribute to us financially. You may also join the party by filling out an online form on our internet page, and you just have to click Join the DRP when you go to our page. Now in this evening's program, I want to share with you footage that we took during our work where we implemented a project on behalf of the United Help for Children of SVG charity out of Boca Raton, Florida, in the United States of America. The DRP, through me, was pleased to partner for the second year with this charity that was inspired by a little girl called Kaya Kanti and her mom, Laflo Mohammed. Laflo is a Vincentian by birth, but she's living in Florida, and her daughter learned a lot about life and children in St. Vincent through her grandparents and wanted to be able to contribute to the children here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This project focuses on giving assistance to primary school children in the form of brand new book bags and stationery provided for the academic year. This year, we are providing a total of 300 new book bags and stationery packs for primary school aged children. And in this footage that you're going to look at, you will see where we went to the Dorsetshire Hill Primary School in West St. George constituency. We provided a total of 29 bags between the Dorsetshire Hill Primary School and some primary school children in the community of Queens Drive. And I want to apologize to those children in Queens Drive for not having your footage. We had some difficulty, but we are happy that we were able to serve you. We also provided bags for 35 children at the Layou Government School in Layou in Central Leeward. And then we have some footage also of work we did with some children in Pole Yard, about 10 of them. That's Pole Yard in Arnos, Vale in West St. George, as well as about 7 children in Robinson Hill in Arnos, Vale of West St. George. This footage is before you know. Enjoy. The first person to get a bag is Mr. Darren Thomas. Delson Thomas. D'Artagnan MacDonald. Tiara Cupid. Hey! Come on, you have to It's okay, come to your collection. Nice. And now let's hear it for Tamika Murphy. Ashanti Grace. Jaquan Denny. Shaquem Grace. Okay, Enrico Nanton. have been chosen out of the group to be what you call tagged to certain sponsors, and you will be able to write directly to your sponsors, as in write to them and tell them how you're doing, tell them the things that you have need of for school, and they will be able to help you over a longer period of time. Okay? So this is an arrangement that has been made to help some children who have special needs. And the 6 children from here are Darren Thomas. I want you to come up with your bag and just stand up here. Darren Thomas. Clap for Darren. Jason Denny. Livingston Gibson. Tiara Cupid. Bring it back and come, baby. Tamika Murphy. And Avika Nicole. Right. Now listen carefully to what I'm saying to you, right? And I'm going to need your help, Miss, and Sakul, in terms of making sure they write and so on, right? Okay. These 6 children. Come on, you will take a note of the name. Yes. Yes. These 6 children are being sponsored by someone called Wejdan Khalil. And he is from, listen to hear where he's from. He's from Boca Raton in Florida. Right? And this gentleman has agreed to sponsor these 6 children, your friends here. So what you all will have to do, I will leave the address and the name of your sponsor with your teacher, and you will write to him and tell him thank you, and tell for the gifts that he sent, and you will tell him about yourself, you know, your age and so on, and the things that you need. And accordingly, he will help. The other children, listen carefully, all of you here, each of you have to write and tell Kaya. She's the one who sponsored you directly, the little girl, the 13-year-old. Kaya, you will write to her and tell her thanks for the gift that she has sent. Everybody agree? Yes. Can I hear you? Yes, miss! All right. So let's just...
Thank you, Kaya!
Miss Baptiste, I would like on behalf of the students of the Dorsetshire Hill Government School to extend our greatest thanks and appreciation to the organization that you are representing, United Help for Children of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Last year, we were very fortunate to be recipients from this group of these tangible things. Last year, we had 4 children receiving gifts from the organization. And we are grateful that you have remembered us for another year. I have also noticed that the amount has more than tripled. So Dorsetshire Hill is very fortunate, and for that we say thank you very, very much. We know that these gifts are very timely because it's the time when parents have to empty their pockets, so to speak, to provide for the children for another school year. And this community is really in need because there are some children among us who really need help. And we know that these gifts will go a long way in making the little hearts of these children very, very unhappy. And we just want to thank you, we want to thank the organization, and to encourage you to continue to do the work that you're doing among us here. Not only for us as adults, but especially for the children. So thank you very much, and may God continue to bless you.
And I would also like to take the opportunity to thank you, Ms. Ellen, for accommodating us. And I want to also say thanks to Ms. Sapper Grace for helping us with these children. And children, I really want to encourage you to make the best of your education, study hard, take care of your bags, take care of your stationery, pencils and so on, and do your very best. Be obedient to your teachers and your parents so that you can be good students and excel, okay? So have a great afternoon, everybody, and thanks again. My name is Mrs. Anesia Baptiste, and I am here today on behalf of an organization called the United Help for Children of SVG, UHCSVG. And this is a charity that was started by a little girl. You want to hear the little girl's name?
Yes!
Her name is Kaya Kanti. And Kaya, her mommy is from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Her mommy's name is Mrs. Lafla Mohammed. And Kaya's grandparents, who live here, would come to Florida to visit them, and she would learn a lot about children in St. Vincent and life in St. Vincent. And she told her mommy that she would like to help children in St. Vincent go back to school, help them have the right school supplies and so on. So they decided that they would get book bags and stationery like pencils and rulers and crayons and erasers and sharpeners, and send them to some children here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to help them to be prepared to go back to school. So this is how this started, what we're going to do here today. It started last year, 2011, where we gave 120 children school bags, new school bags, and school supplies. And this year, 2012, we are going to give 300 children in different parts of the island. So I am here today at your school in Layou to give out some of these bags to some of you. So today we are here to give your friends, some of you who have need, some school bags and pencil pouches with pencils and crayons and so on inside them. I want to tell you that Kaya, this little girl, she worked very hard to help you. She works with her friends, and they would have garage sales, and they would sell things and make money, and they would talk to their friends' parents, and they would talk to friends of their parents and ask them to sponsor and donate money so that they could buy these things for you. So when you see your friends getting these bags, I want you to remember the hard work of a little 13-year-old girl called Kaya. What did I say her name is? Kaya. Right, so I know you're listening.
children of Poliad, we would like to thank Kaya Kanti for these gifts to help us to learn at school.
Yes, my dear viewers and listeners, I hope you enjoyed the smiles on those children's faces. I know I did, and I'm happy that we were able to partner with the UHCSVG to bring cheer and much needed assistance to these children and their families. I want to remind the children that the sacrifice that has been made for you by Kaya and her friends and friends of friends is a great one. Please take care of your bags. Use your stationery well and make the best of your education. I want to also give special thanks to some people who helped us. I want to thank Miss Saffron Graves from Dorsetshire Hill, as well as Miss Turtin and the pastor who allowed us to use the Queen's Drive, his church in Queen's Drive, to distribute the bags. Special thanks also to the principal of the Dorsetshire Hill Primary School for facilitating us that afternoon. I want to thank the principal and staff of the Layou Government School who assisted us as we gave the bags to the children, and special thanks to Mr. Jelani James and his crew in Layou who helped us bring these children together, their names, and also who took care of things like PA system and so on. We're really grateful for your assistance, and we want to also thank Miss Rachel Jeffers for helping us with providing names of children who could benefit from this project. Special thanks also go to Carmen of Robinson Hill who assisted us, and also Miss Marilyn John of that area called Poliad in Arnos, Vale. I also want to thank my mom, my beloved mother, Mrs. Octavia Richards, for assisting with the distribution of bags in Layou, and my dear husband, who always helps with the camera work and also assisted me with the distribution of bags in Poliad and Robinson Hill while I was in the United States. Thanks to everyone who came together and made this project a success in its implementation. We will continue to bring this kind of assistance to you. The DRP is very pleased to partner with our Vincentians in the diaspora in bringing this kind of assistance to our people. This is what service to the people is about, and we believe that where there's a will, there's a way. So we never tell you that because we're in opposition or we're not in government, we can't do this and we can't do that. We find ways to get things done in service to you, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Let me remind you as we close that if you wish to contact me and if you wish to contact the DRP, the number is 528-1015. That's 528-1015. And please be reminded that we now have our website. It's www.democraticrepublicanpartysvg.com. It's on the internet. You can go there, click join the DRP, and there you will be able to fill out an online form to become a member of the Democratic Republican Party in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Also be reminded that if you wish to contribute to us financially, the account is at Bank of Nova Scotia or Scotiabank, and the number on your screen right now, it's 506-9912. That's account number 506-9912 at Scotiabank, and all the information about how you can wire money to us from overseas is on the Democratic Republican Party's Facebook page on Facebook. Just search for Democratic Republican Party SVG and you'll find the information there. So thank you for listening, thank you for viewing, and until our next program, I'm your host, Mrs. Anesia Baptiste, saying bye-bye.